Hey guys, how's it going? So it has been, oh my god, the cat ball keeps going off. Do you see it? I have not been making videos for a long time. I'm looking at the cat ball in the mirror. That's on the other side. It keeps going off. Okay, so I haven't made a video in a long time, and for some reason, I just had this urge to make one. I feel like this video needs to be made for some reason. Where have I been? I haven't made a video in a long time and I just had the urge to do it. I purposely set everything up so I can look in this mirror that's in front of me to go behind me. So if you see me looking off to the side, it's literally because I'm looking at what the cat ball is doing. I lit both of my mini cauldrons. I have two little mini cauldrons here and they hopefully will bring the spirits in here. I've been gone for a long time and the main reason why I've been gone, oh my god, it just keeps going off. If there is somebody here with us, I have two devices that are on this table and I want you to either, you can touch this REM pod and it's on to make the noise, or you can hit this bell. You can hit the bell to make that go off, to show me that you are here. If there's any spirits here, or if any of my relatives are here, make those things go off for me. They just keep going off. Okay, I'm gonna wait till that cat ball stops going off, and then I'm gonna ask a question. If you're related to me, can you make that cat ball go off? Oh, I got chills. If you are my grandma, can you make that cat ball go off? Oh my god, I can feel you. Are you still here? If you're still here, can you touch that cat ball? Oh my god. This is crazy. Okay, I mean, like, it's not crazy because it's like, it's so real. Anyways, back to this video. So I've been gone for a long time and I kind of stopped making videos because initially one of my last videos was because I tore my calf muscle and I literally could not move at all. And I couldn't do anything and it was literally the worst. Because of that, I kind of lost interest in a lot of things that I was putting a lot of my energy into, which included this YouTube channel. It was hard at the time to constantly make content and only get a certain amount of views. After I did that with my leg, I found a lot of different like hobbies and interests that I've been into, and I kind of just slowed down, right? I just kind of took a step back from all the stuff that I was doing, and I was like, you know what? You have to slow down, get out in nature, that whole thing. And then while I was kind of taking a step back from like this YouTube channel and the normal daily grind that I used to do, I started to study astrology. And so now I am on this crazy path of becoming an astrologer. And I consider myself an astrologer because I've been studying pretty in depth for the past like 2 years, year and a half, or whatever it's been. Started studying astrology. I started to read people's charts, like mini readings. If you follow me on Instagram, obviously all I share now pretty much is astrology stuff, and I sprinkle, ghost stuff in there too because I'm very astrology person and ghost stuff mixed together. And while I was learning how to read charts and reading people's charts and even looking at days where loved ones have passed, and I looked at their birth chart and the transits of that day, while I would be reading them, I would notice that these people that have passed would step forward, and I would get this overwhelming feeling that this message that I see in the chart and that I'm thinking has to be told to the person. So I'm starting to kind of take astrology and my spiritual side, my connected to the other side, mediumship, all that stuff that I am, and taking those gifts and merging them together with astrology. It's been a crazy ride this past year, and I've definitely opened up to the fact that like, this is who I am. Reading my own chart, I realized, you know what, this is who I am. I can't change myself. I can't convince anybody that watches any of my videos that I have these gifts. Everybody has these types of gifts, but everybody is on a different strength or level when it comes to spiritualism and how connected you are to the other side and the messages you receive. With me studying astrology and really taking it really seriously, I've learned a lot about myself. I learned so many things about myself that I knew deep down, but I needed a little more confirmation that like this is me and there's nothing wrong with it. A lot of times I would not that I would change my personality because I'm very me if you were to meet me in real life, but it was almost like I kind of didn't know which direction to go into or to go to. When you are a certain way and everybody around you is telling you, no, you're not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to be this way. You're not supposed to be weird and, you know, spiritual stuff doesn't exist. The other side doesn't exist. It's just heaven and hell. You go to one or the other. There's no such thing as ghosts. You can't talk to ghosts. You can't see ghosts. It's not real. But then you yourself are having these experiences every single day and you're getting messages every single day and you start to think that you're crazy. So when you look at the birth chart, or when I looked at my birth chart, I should say, this all confirmed that. It was an experience that only, you know, I can only tell you about. And so since I've been studying astrology, like I said, and I've learned a lot about myself and this is just who I am, I've changed a lot since basically the last time I made a video. I want to talk about some things that I really want to incorporate into this channel moving forward. So let's get into those things. First and foremost, number one thing, this channel is a astrology, paranormal, spiritual, me possibly teaching what I learned or showing you how to look at your charts or giving you messages somehow, I haven't figured that part out yet, that your loved ones want to give you through me. And I will never be going back to certain content on this channel that made it more popular, I guess. If you are subscribed to me and you do not like this type of content, please unsubscribe. I do not care if I lose a ton of followers because I don't make money on this channel and nobody watches my channel. I think I made $5 last month. So, woo! The next thing, moving forward, I do want to start recording more. I want to record more. I want to explore more, like I said, more spiritual stuff, doing some type of like ghost hunting or mediumship or something within that realm, the spooky realm, right? Finding time to edit takes a lot out of, you know, it takes a lot of time. I don't know if I will upload regularly, but I do want to keep uploading because YouTube is a very creative thing for me and I used to love it. Obviously, I got burnt out and my body was like, you know what, if you're not going to take a day off, we're going to make you take a day off by you getting physically hurt and then being laid up and you're in a couch for like 2 months or 3 months or whatever the heck it was. The next thing, I definitely want to connect with, I say this all the time, I want to connect with people who are like me. They can have this vibe, they don't have to have this vibe. They're spiritual, they're connected to the other side, they're into astrology, they're into tarot cards, they're into oracle cards. They have an open mind about everything and anything we cannot grasp. Because that's where my whole heart in the other realm, I have one foot stepped into reality, into the concrete world. I've tapped on the table, but the concrete world, and my other foot is always in the spiritual world. So you can imagine, like, I'm walking around constantly, one foot here on earth and one foot constantly on the spiritual side, and it can get incredibly lonely because you have all these crazy things that happen to you, but you have nobody to tell it to, or you have nobody to discuss it with, or like you start to learn things about certain birth charts, or you figure something out and you think, oh my gosh, this is so amazing, this is so brilliant, oh my gosh, the moon, the stars, blah blah blah, Saturn, blah, 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 blah. And then you have nobody to discuss it with. and it can be, this is very, very lonely. It's a lonely path and it's very lonely work. So I know that I will be able to connect with like-minded people through YouTube. And that's what I really want to do in this next year. Another thing is, since I'm really into becoming an astrologer and I'm studying and I'm doing everything I can to do that, I am going to be going on a trip to learn more about astrology in the spring of this year, in a few months. It's probably going to be very life-changing. I'm really excited about that, and I'm also terrified because I've never really done anything like this, but because I've looked at my birth chart, I know that this is something that I need to do by myself in order to grow and get to that next step. I just wanted to make this quick video and just give you guys an update. Yes, I'm doing very well. My leg is completely healed. I started going back to the gym. I'm still into spooky stuff, obviously. I'm really diving into astrology. So if you have been with me for this amount of time, thank you. I really do appreciate you. Leave a comment below, like the video, so that it can get out to more people that think like us, that love this type of stuff. And I can't wait to make more content for you guys. Look at it, keeps going off. You know, we will clearly see you guys in the next one. All right, I'll see ya. Bye.